Hello everybody, and welcome back, or welcome to Armic Travels. Today we are doing another packing video, only this time we're packing for an Alaskan cruise. I'm very excited about this trip for two reasons. One, I've never been on a cruise, and I've never been to Alaska. So two brand new experiences. And two, we've been planning this trip for literally like 3 years. We started planning in 2019. We were supposed to go in 2020. We all know what happened in 2020. So after that, we got postponed to 2021, and then they canceled all cruises through June 1st, and ours happened to leave like right at the end of May. So we got postponed another year. So here we are in 2022, getting ready to finally go on the cruise. Very excited. So I wanted to start off by saying I'm going to be packing a little bit differently than normal, and that is because Courtney's parents are going on this trip. It was actually her mom's idea. It was her dream trip that she's always wanted to go on, and she just invited us. So of course we said, heck yeah, we love to go places. So they don't fly. So they're going to be driving to Seattle, making it kind of a road trip. And because they're driving, to save ourselves a little bit of money and a little bit of hassle, we're going to send our large suitcases on ahead with them. So they're leaving a week before we are. So I'm going to go ahead, they're leaving in a couple of days from today when I'm filming this. So I wanted to go ahead and get everything I could packed into my big suitcase so I don't have to worry about it. I've got meetings and different things next week, so I can get it to them before they leave. And because that they're taking this and we don't want them to have to load it and unload it, I'm not going to pack anything in there that could melt or leak or explode or be damaged in any way by sitting in a car for a week. Therefore, I won't be putting any electronics, any liquids, or any food in my large bag. So all that stuff's going to have to go into my carry-on bag, which I'm going to pack my carry-on bag closer to when we're actually leaving and flying out. It'll be part of the same video. It'll just be like a week and a half from today when I'm actually packing it. So we'll get to that at the end of the video, the first part of the video right now. I'm going to start showing you what all I'm packing for the trip. So let's get into it. Starting with shoes. Okay, so first of all, I have my Sperry duck boots because it's going to be very important to have some waterproof shoes for the trip because it rains a lot and we're going to be doing lots of outdoorsy excursions. Then I also got my hiking shoes because one of those excursions is actually hiking and then one's kayaking, which I thought it might be easier to wear these than these. These are also water resistant shoes. I wore them in Glacier last year and they worked great. Next are my sneakers, which I need to wash a little bit, but I wear these all the time. These are my everyday go-to shoes, probably what I'll wear most on the ship. Then I've got my wedges and my flats, which I'm taking for sort of my nighttime shoes for when we go to a nicer dinner, or, I just want to have a slightly nicer shoe. And then finally, I have my just rubber flip-flops, which I'm taking for if we go to the spa. We probably won't necessarily get in the pool, but we may go to the spa or to one of the hot tubs or something like that. And if we do, I wanted to make sure I had just a, pair of sandals, these, water, whatever shoes. You get me. So that's it. It does seem like a lot of shoes for just a week. I normally only carry 3 pairs of shoes on any given trip, but because of the nature of the trip, I think this time it is acceptable. I am packing my shoes in these shoe bags, which you've probably seen in our other videos. These are by Travel, I'm assuming. I got these on Amazon. If you're interested, I'll link them down below. I like to put my shoes in shoe bags just to keep them separate from everything else. But of course, you can also use, Walmart bags or anything like that, just to put each pair of shoes in its own bag, so that as we walk around, who knows what we step on during the day. So it's nice to be able to keep them separate from your clothes and everything else in your bag. For pants, I've got one pair of capri length pants. These are mainly for Seattle. I'm probably going to wear these on the plane. I've got to check the Seattle weather and make sure, but I'm planning on wearing these. Then I have two pairs of jeans / jeggings. I've got one pair of just black dress pants for dinner. I've got one pair of these cloth shorts. These are mainly for if we go to the pool, the hot tub, the spa, any place like that. Probably won't be going to the pool a whole lot because it's going to be cold. And then I've got two pairs of my yoga pants, compression pants, to wear when we do our more adventurous excursions. And then I have one pair of really thin leggings, and these are for if I need to layer, so I can put these under my jeans or under these pants, for example, on the really, really cold days. I've also got out here right now in this packing cube is where I've got all my socks and underwear and things like that. But I wanted to show you, I'm also putting in there my gloves and my ear warmers, which are going to be very, very handy when it comes to cold, those really, really cold days. And I've heard that even if the temperature is not very low, a lot of times it can be really cold when the wind blows. So I definitely want to make sure I have these when we get off the boat. So I'm going to put these and actually these in with all of my socks. And to show you just an example of the kind of socks that I have is I'm taking a mostly these kind. These are the thick socks, really good for hiking shoes. I don't know that these are really like moisture wicking socks, but I wore these in Glacier last year and they worked really well to keep my feet nice and warm. So I've got lots of these kind boot socks, and then of course I'll have socks to wear with my kids as well. On to shirts. So for tops, I'll start. So first I'm taking 3 kind of workout type tops. These 2 are short sleeve and this one's a long sleeve. These will probably be my base layer and my secondary layer for the days when we go hiking and kayaking. Then I've got 3 short sleeve tops. One of these I'm going to be wearing on the plane, and at least one will go into my carry-on to wear on Saturday. I have 2 then dressier tops. These will be for dinners. I've then got 3 just long sleeved shirts. This one's not really a sweater, but it's a little bit thicker material. Then I have 1 thick sweater and 3 kind of sweatshirts. This one's more of a loungy, what I'll probably wear to sleep in if it's cold in our room, which it probably will be because Courtney tries to freeze me out when we go on vacation. This for the super cold days. I've heard at least one day it's probably going to be really cold, so I'll probably wear that. And then these 2 just I can wear over the top of another shirt. Some other things I have. So first I have just a plain black dress that I can wear to dinners, or if we go to some of the nighttime events. I think they have some dances and parties, and there's a cocktail party one night I think we're invited to. So I've also got this jacket. It's really more like a blazer that I'm going to take to wear over this dress just to make it look a little bit nicer. And then I've got my more formal dress, my sparkly dress for, I don't know that this ship, Norwegian, really has a designated formal night, but there are nights I think where you can get really dressed up if you want. So I'm going to take this one super nice dress just in case we do decide we want to dress really, really nice one night. moving on to outerwear. Okay, so you'll notice I have a lot of black here, but black goes with almost anything. So first of all, I have my raincoat. So this is my thin raincoat. I take this on every trip that we go on. It does rain a lot in Alaska, I've heard, in the Seattle area. So this is going into my carry-on bag. So I'll have it in Seattle in case I need it. Very lightweight, but it is warmer than you might think because of the lining. So this will also be good for days when it's maybe drizzling, but it's not like really, really cold, or I can wear this over a shirt and a sweatshirt for layering purposes. Then I have my thick poofy coat. This is also water resistant, so if it's raining, this will be a good coat as well. It's warmer though. It has this like, I don't know what this is called, but anyway, it's the kind of lining that heats up. So this one is a really warm jacket because it warms from the inside as well. So this will not be for like days when it's gonna be, you know, a little bit warmer, because I don't know if I'll get hot in it. I'm pretty cold natured, but this is for those super cold days. Then I have just my fleece zip up, which will be especially good to wear around on the boat when it's cool. And then I have lastly my slightly nicer jacket to wear to all of the dinners and things when I dress up, when I wear my dresses or my dress pants or whatever. Just a little bit dressier. The last thing I want to talk about clothes-wise is my swimsuit. So I'm taking one swimsuit and just a cover-up. This, like I said before, I don't know that we'll really be going to the pool or any of the outdoor activities because it is probably going to be too cold. But we do have access, I think, to like this private deck thing, which we'll talk more about that when we really get into talking about the trip. So we may, you know, like I said, we may go to the spa or do hot tubs, or I don't know. You never know. But I just wanted to have one swimsuit just in case. Okay, so there's not going to be, so toiletries is usually what I would do next. But a lot of my toiletries, most of them, I am not packing in this bag. They will be in my carry-on. But I am going to take this. This is my kind of smaller toiletry bag, but it does have the hanger, so I'll be able to hang it up if I need to in the bathroom or in the closet or somewhere to keep some stuff. The only thing I really have in here is my little travel razor I'm going to send on ahead. I may put a few other things in here, but probably not a lot. Most of it's going in my carry-on. For my other bags that I'm taking on the trip, so first of all, I've got my water-resistant backpack. This is going to be what I carry on probably every single time we get off the ship to put all of my stuff in. I want to have plenty of place to put my water bottle and essentials, and then have a big enough space where if I want to take like my jacket off, I have somewhere I can put it. And also, like I said, it's water resistant, so if it starts to rain, my stuff won't get super wet inside. But in case it does start raining harder, I'm also taking my dry pack. So this is actually waterproof, and you can put anything in here. I'm taking this largely for like my camera, and then if we have, you know, money or any paper we don't want to get wet, we can put it in here and close it up and it'll be dry. Then I have this one, which is specifically for my phone. I just bought this because I broke my other one, except for it's already trying to come loose. Stop that. This is what I thought would be a good idea to carry the day we go kayaking, so I can put my phone in it. It's a lanyard. I can put it around my neck and then keep my phone in it and have my phone readily available to take pictures, but also just in case. I mean, I really hope it doesn't topple over because I bet the water's going to be really cold, but if it does, at least my phone's supposed to be water resistant, but you know. Other than that, I've got my coffee backpack, which I'm taking. This will be probably what I carry around when we're walking around the ship. Big enough to carry my essentials around during the day. Then I have my nighttime bag. So this is my small purse. This is a slightly nicer looking bag. I was actually got this for like $4 at Kohl's, but it looks a little nicer than my other bags to carry to when we go to dinner and stuff. But then I also have, this is really just a wallet, but it has a strap. So this I thought might be handy for, it's a little bit smaller than this. So it's just really the essentials, my money, my phone, if we decide to go to some of the late night parties or events. And it's not as heavy as this one to wear. And that's pretty much it for bags. I'll show you my carry-on backpack that I'm probably gonna put this in my carry-on just to have it in Seattle if I don't want to carry my whole backpack, because I'm putting all of the rest of these in my large suitcase. And I don't know if we're gonna get up with Courtney's parents on Friday night or not. So I want to have my definite essentials I need for Saturday in my carry-on. Finally, there's just a few random things I'm going to have in there. So I'm taking one book, and I know usually traveling with books, people don't usually travel with books a lot anymore because they take up space and they're also make your luggage heavier. But I have a goal. I've been trying to read this book for years. And so it's kind of become my summer reading book randomly, even though it's not really what you would necessarily consider a summer read. But I wanted to take it in case I decide that, we have some time, we just want to relax and read a book, because I'm determined to finish this book this year. And then the only other thing are these little magnetic hooks that I bought on Amazon upon a recommendation from some bloggers that said that some of the doors, at least on cruise ships, are magnetic. So if you need more places to hang things, these magnetic hooks could come really in handy. Now, I don't know that we're really going to need these on this particular trip, which I'll talk about in a second, but we're also going on another cruise later this year, and I thought they might come in handy for that. So I'm going to take them on this trip and just see. Okay, so just a little bit about this trip. We are staying in the Haven Suite on the Norwegian Bliss ship, which is essentially like the first class of the ship. I mean, like, the boat goes down, we're getting on the lifeboats first, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they do that anymore. But I don't really know. I know we have like a 24-hour butler and all these, we're supposed to have all these special perks and things. So I don't really know what all is going to be involved in that. We are going to be doing some vlogs on this trip. So we'll let you know if the Haven Suite is worth it or not, because it does come with a bit of a price tag, which we aren't paying. So that's why we're doing this. And on our next cruise later this year, because we had to reschedule this one so many times and they actually gave us credits to rebook instead of getting a refund, that we ended up with enough credits to take a whole other cruise for free. So that's exciting. So we're going there, but we are not staying in the Haven Suite. On the next cruise, we are going to be staying in a regular balcony room, I think. I'm not sure, but so we will let you know in our upcoming vlogs how the Haven Suite is and if we think it's worth it or not. Well, we won't really know if it's worth it until we go on our second cruise, because this is our very first cruise ever. But we'll definitely let you know, show you some behind the scenes of the Haven. I also wanted to say, I didn't talk about this, but I am obviously taking pajamas, but they are going to be in my carry-on because I will need them on Friday night. Because we don't know, I think Courtney's parents are coming into town the day before we are. They are getting to Seattle. But I don't know if we're going to go get our luggage from them on Friday or just wait, because we're getting on the boat Saturday morning. We might just wait till we get on the boat to get our big luggage. And if that is the case, we need our essentials in our carry-on bags instead of in our checked bags that we may or may not get up with. So anything else I'm taking will be in my carry-on backpack. So I will show you that, and I will show you what I'm packing in my carry-on for you in just a few seconds. For me, about a week and a half from now, right before we get ready to leave. So wish me luck. If you see this video, we have already gone on the trip and it was a success. So yeah. And I also wanted to say, another thing I'm taking is we are taking some masks. As of right now, you no longer are required to wear masks at airports and on airplanes. And I don't think we have to have them on the cruise ship anywhere in particular, but we wanted to have them just in case. We haven't flown since they lifted the mandate, so it may be a thing where we feel like we might want to wear them, but I just don't know. We'll just have to see when we get there. But we definitely wanted to have masks with us just in case we felt like we needed them, because like I said, I don't think they're required anywhere we're going. But you just kind of have to fill out every situation. Just a few other things about cruising right now. For one, you, at least with Norwegian, you do have to be vaccinated if you are over 12 to even get on the ship. We also have to have a COVID test 2 days prior to a negative COVID test, 2 days prior to boarding. So I'm still figuring that out, how I'm going to get that test on time. But I think they do actually provide testing at the port, but obviously that would take more time, and I think you have to pay for that. Like, I'm not entirely sure how it works, because I didn't think you had to pay for COVID tests. But regardless, I know we have to do that, but I don't, otherwise, we'll see. I don't know how different it's going to be compared to how cruises were before, because we've never been on one before. I think that's it for the time being, so I will see you in a week and a half. Welcome back. It is a week and a half later, and I'm here to pack my carry-on because we are leaving tomorrow bright and early. So I want to show you first this is my carry-on bag. This is my new bag. I got this on Amazon. I added this to it. This was not this does not come with it, but I needed a bigger bag for this trip because I'm going to be carrying so much more in my carry-on than normal, and I wanted sort of a duffel bag style but also a backpack. So this is actually both. It can be a backpack or it has another strap you can put on, carry it more like a regular duffel bag. But I wanted something, a little bit bigger. This one's deeper. It does have multiple pockets. It has an inside, I don't know if you can see, like an inside compartment for like a laptop, tablet. It has some little compartments. It has a zipper compartment on the inside. Then it has a zipper compartment on the front, which is actually pretty big, and probably where I'm gonna put my tablet just for easy access on the plane. And then it has a little pouch also in the back. It doesn't zip up or anything, but I guess if you wanted something close to your back. And then of course the pockets on the side for like water bottles and such. But I like this so far. I've not actually carried it anywhere, so we're about to find out how good it is on this trip. So I have things divided into pouches. I pulled out like every pouch that I have to try and divide up everything. So I want to kind of just say briefly kind of what I'm taking. I don't have everything here right now because there's some stuff I'm going to need tonight or in the morning, so I won't get it out then. So what I like to do in my carry-on too is pack it, so the things that I'm going to have to take out at security, so my electronics, my food, my liquids, put those more on the top, and the stuff that we don't have to take out on the bottom, so make it easier on myself. So definitely on the bottom of this bag I'm going to put my clothes, packing cube. So this has got an extra shirt, pair of pants in case it's cold in Seattle, and socks, underwear, masks, different kind of things that we might need, that I might need like Friday night, Saturday morning, in case like I said previously, if we don't get up with them and get our stuff on Friday night. The essentials. I'm also taking another small purse. I might have showed this in the other part, I can't remember. I'm going to put this in my carry-on so that I'll have a little, it's really like a wallet with a strap, but I'll have this for Seattle for going out Friday night. if we'd go out somewhere, so I don't have to carry, because I put the rest of my purses in my big suitcase, which is gone. So I wanted to have at least one that had a strap that would be easy for me to carry around Seattle. I've, of course, this won't be going on the bottom, but I've, of course, got my travel wallet, which has my ID, my passport, my vaccine card, all the essentials, the things that I'm going to need to either fly and or get on the ship. I've got, what else I've got that's not liquid here? What happened to my, this has all of my jewelry, which I don't have a lot. I've got just some earrings, some rings, another watch band that's a little bit nicer than this one for when we go to nicer dinners. Just a couple things in there. This is what I'm going to put all of my hair tools in. I've got my comb and my hairbrush I'm definitely going to put in here, but I'm also taking my straightener. I am going to take my full-size straightener on this trip because, I mean, the travel straightener works okay, but it's, you know, it's a tiny straightener. And I can also curl my hair with the large straightener if I want to curl it one night. So I'm just going to take the large straightener, and all of those are going to go into this pouch. I will probably have to pull that out security just because it has the straightener in it, but I don't know for sure. I have to look it up. I don't know if they count hair tools as electronics. I guess they are because, you know, plug them in. In these two pouches, I've got my makeup and my makeup brushes. This is all the makeup I'm taking. I don't wear makeup a whole lot. You can probably tell I'm not wearing it right now. And also I have eczema, which is a different story. No one cares. But if I do want to wear makeup, especially at night, sometimes I wear just a little bit of makeup during the day when we're on trips, depending on what we're doing, just for pictures and whatnot. So I have that. I have these. Not a whole lot. Well, that's I should say my non-liquid makeup. I only have, really my only liquid makeup is my mascara. So this pouch, which is overflowing and I have to rethink it, is what I did have like my medications in. And then I added more because I don't know if I can I may take these out of this thing but I don't know. I just don't want them to like take it away from me. But this is actually Zofran that got prescribed to me. Everybody kept telling me that, you know, make sure you have motion sickness medicine. So I have my like Dramamine in here. And then I have actually some Zofran pill form, these are pills too, but like in this other kind of pill form. And then I have these. So I think I'll be set on motion sickness medicine. Hopefully. But then I have like my vitamins and my allergy medicine in here. And I have some Midol, and I have then some Tylenol, because halfway through the week, well, on Thursday I have to start taking Tylenol because I'm having surgery when we come back from the trip, and I can't take anything 7 days before that has aspirin in it, anything like ibuprofen or Advil. So I have to take my Tylenol for the end of the week. This is my other non-liquid bag, which will also have my deodorant in here. It's just not in here right now. I've just got makeup removing wipes, some dental floss, chapstick, my foot stick for my poor feet. I got my toothbrush, some wet wipes, and like I said, I will put my deodorant in here after I use it in the morning. I do not have a travel size deodorant right now, and I did not want to buy one. So electronics, my iPad is somewhere back there. I am going to be taking my my iPad just so I can have some entertainment on the plane, and also if we have downtime on the ship or at night, just because. And it's easier, smaller than a laptop, bigger than a phone. I'm also I've got all my travel documents back here, which I'm putting in the bag. My travel journal, of course, so that I can write about the trip and then write some cool blogs, hopefully, when we come back. I do have my contacts, so I'm taking a pair of sunglasses for when I wear my contacts. This is back to sort of electronics. This is all where I'm going to put all of my cords, my cables. I've got my portable battery charger. I've got my camera, some of my camera accessories like my little tripod. And just I've already got a bunch of cables in here. My headphones, I'm going to put my wireless headphones in here. And I've also got some wired headphones. I've got my adapter, which I don't really need like an adapter necessarily. Like for, technically we are going to Canada, but we will be on the ship the whole time. But it just has, I like this because it has all the USB ports on it. I thought about getting a smaller one that wasn't really like an adapter, more, I guess it's still technically an adapter, but more of a multi USB plug that's a little bit smaller than this one, but I didn't, so I'm taking that one. Then I've got some tampons because probably gonna need them, unfortunately. And here I've got my camera. So this is where I've got my Fujifilm camera, my good camera that I'm taking, and I've also got my action camera and all of my accessories, my SD cards, my all my things that go with my action camera, the batteries, the chargers, all of that is in this bag. I've got Elvis because obviously Elvis is my travel good luck charm. Look, he has his hat on already, so he's ready for Alaska. And then for my liquids, I'm not carrying any food on this trip, but because our flight's, it's about 5 hours, and then I think we can carry sealed food, some types of food onto the ship, but I just don't think we're going to need it. We've got one of the meal plans, so I think we're going to be fine on snacks. But for my liquids, I think I have all my liquids in here now. I've got, so I'm not taking, I'll go ahead and say I'm not taking shampoo, conditioner, or body wash. I'm just going to use whatever they have on the ship just to save space, because this is all the liquids I'm carrying on the whole trip. And just for a week, I think I'll be fine just using whatever they have. But I do have in here some bug spray because I've heard that you really need bug spray. My face wash, moisturizer, got my mascara, toothpaste, my contact case. This is some cream for my eczema. I've got my wrinkle releaser spray, which you know if you've seen our videos that we really love for the wrinkle part and the Febreze part. I got my dry shampoo, my hand sanitizer, some contact solution, and my sunscreen, which is also very important. I just bought the sunscreen, so we'll see how it does. It's supposed to be non-greasy, which is good because I mostly need it for my face, so I'm hoping it does well. But it's a new kind I'm trying, so we'll see what happens. And that is it. I do have my list here. I've got this list here, and then I've got my other list down here. I'm going to go through and check off and make sure I have everything. Obviously, I've got to grab a few more things from the bathroom. Got a few more cables and electronics and things to add in the morning before we leave. Yeah, but that is it. That is what I'm taking to Alaska. Hopefully, I have everything I need. We may do a video. I know we'll probably do a video when we get back, just recapping. We may split it up into a couple different videos, do one more about the cruise and one more about Alaska, or the different stops, different places we went. But we may also do one just letting you know kind of an unpacking video, or what we used, what we liked, what we didn't, what we wished we had taken, what we wish we hadn't taken, that sort of thing. This video, which should be coming out today, is May the 26th, I believe. I don't know how long it'll be before this video comes out, but following this video we will have tons of vlogs from this trip. We'll probably split it up by, do some cruising just on the ship, and then do some, like, one video for each port maybe. We've got excursions scheduled for every port. Well, not every port, almost every port. So we got plenty to do. plenty to show you. Hopefully we'll be able to take you guys along for the ride on all of our adventures. So stay tuned for more videos from Alaska. And yeah, if you're interested in sort of more of an unpacking type video, or us letting you know what we learned by going, first of all, on a cruise, period. A cruise during COVID, and a cruise to Alaska. We will definitely love to make the video for you. So make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you like to see more. Hopefully we will be filming for many years to come on all of our travels. You can also check out our blog at armictravels.com. We talk about all of our trips that we've ever taken, and we'll be having some blogs about Alaska too when we get back. So thank you guys for watching if you made it to the end of the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. I really wish my toilet would stop making noise while I'm trying to film a video, actually. It's very distracting. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really bothering me. Also, it's probably not good that it keeps doing that. Elvis, are you all packed and ready to go, or what? Do you just need your hat? He really only has hats. His body's too small to wear clothes, so...